So yeah, so when Parikshit Maharaj was saved in the womb by Lord Krishna, after that, King Kunti is narrating the prayer. So means after saving Parikshit Maharaj, again Krishna was sitting on the chariot. At that time, King Kunti started praying. So what prayers he offered? These are the prayers. Kuntayu Vacha Namasya Purusam Tvam Adyam Iswaram Prakute Param Alaksham Sarvabhutanam Anta Bahir Avasthitam. So Śrīmatī Kuntī said, O Krishna, I offer my obeisance unto you because you are the original personality and are unaffected by the qualities of material world. You are existing both within and without everything, yet you are invisible to all. Basically, this is confirmed by chapter number 9 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. If you have gone through chapter number 9, Krishna has cleared, no, he has clearly explained. So basically, Kunti Maharani is saying nothing new. He's just repeating what Krishna told in the chapter number 9, that most confidential knowledge. So where he says, by me in my unmanifested form, this entire universe is pervaded. All beings are in me, but I am not in them. Yet everything that is created does not rest in me. Behold my mystic opulence, although I am the maintainer of all living entities, and although I am everywhere, I am not part of this cosmic manifestation. For myself is the very source of creation. Yes, so these are basically, it's a explanation. You can go through that. And he says, Maya Javani Kanchanam Agyan Adhokshajam Avyayam Lakshya Se Muda Drisha Nato Natya Dharo Yatha. He says, beyond the range of limited senses, sense perception, you are eternally irreproachable factor covered by the curtain of deluding energy. You are invincible to foolish observer, exactly as an actor dressed as a player is not recognized. So even Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita chapter number 7, Naham Prakasya Sarvasya Yoga Maya Samavta Mudavam Nam Nabijanati Loko Mamajam Abhyayam. Okay. I am never manifest to the foolish and unintelligent, for them caught by the internal potency, and therefore they do not know that I am unborn and infallible. Okay. So Naham Prakash Mudo I am Abhijanati Loko Mamajam Abhyayam. That's what it says, that being beyond the range of limited sense perception, you are eternally irreproachable factor covered by the curtain of deluding energy. You are covered. And of course, even if you're doing devotional service, but Krishna reserve a right whether he want to appear in front of some devotee or not. And what to speak about fools, right? Just, one very famous pastime Krishna did when he went as a messenger peace in Hastinapur. So Duryodhana didn't like that. Duryodhana ordered Krishna, see, all his what should I say, warriors, that please arrest Krishna. So even Krishna saw Chaturbhuj form, but they could not recognize that he's a Krishna. That's the thing. Even Krishna may be in front of us, but we may not be able to recognize him. So even the Brahmaji could not recognize him, right? He was bewildered. That is all about chapter number 13, 12, 13, 14 in the 10th canto. That, one day he saw that, oh, Krishna is, after killing the Aghasur, they were sitting on the bank of the Yamuna, and Krishna was putting the food stuff in his friend's mouth, and, जो बचता था वो खुद खाता था. And Brahmaji thought, is he God? He was doubtful. He could not recognize them. उनको डाउट हो गया, अरे यही भगवान है क्या, मैंने सच में भगवान को बुलाया है क्या, यही तो भगवान है या कुछ और आ गया. He was doubtful. Just to show him, what he did, he took away all the calves. When Krishna went to see the calves were not available. So when Krishna, so he left his friend's company to search for the calves, and Brahmaji has stolen those calves. And when again, Krishna come to his friends, at that time, what happened then? Brahma stolen this cowherd boy also. Then what Krishna did, he expanded himself in as many number of calves, as many number of cowherd boys. This was the thing. And later on, Brahmaji, after putting all the calves and cowherd boy in his abode, in his loka, tapoloka, in Brahmaloka, he was coming down to see what Krishna is doing now. He thought that, oh, he has done some magic. Master magician was Krishna. He has already expanded in so many number of calves and cowherd boys. So when he comes, he say, oh, he got bewildered. अरे मैं तो चोरी करके गया था और सब लोग यही है. So that's what he's saying. You are eternally irreproachable factor covered by the curtain of delusionary energy. So what is another example? Another example is simple. Indra. Now Govardhan Leela will come, right? Govardhan Puja will come. So Indra, one day Brajavasis were preparing for some yajna, Indra Puja. So Krishna came and inquired, whom are you going to worship? क्या चल रहा है? So the Nanda Maharaj says, oh, we are going to perform Indra Puja. Then Krishna explained. He spoke atheistic philosophy, karma mimamsa philosophy, and so many other things, just to stop the Indra Puja. So Nanda Maharaj was convinced. Then by stopping the Indra Puja, they started worshipping Govardhan. Indra becomes so angry. Oh, ना फुल बच्चे की बात में आ गया, कृष्ण की बात में मैं ब्रजवासी को छोड़ूंगा नहीं. Then he sent a Samvartaka cloud. There is a Samvartaka fire and Samvartaka cloud. One create a heat and Samvartaka cloud creates a rain which comes during the dissolution time. So he sent the cloud of dissolution, Samvartaka, and the rain, drop of the rain was like on one thumb, big boulders. What Krishna did, he just lifted Govardhan hill. And he has released the Sudarshan Chakra in such a way that Sudarshan Chakra was rotating so fast that all the water was evaporated and not entered inside underneath the Govardhan. Then after 7 days and 7 nights, Indra realized what is taking me. So that is the thing that Kunti Maharani is saying, that you are beyond the range of limited sense perception. That's what she is saying, right? You are the eternally irreproachable factor covered by the curtain of deluding energy. When Krishna may be in front of us, but we will not be able to realize. Then she says, you are invisible to foolish observer. So when Krishna was departing from here, sorry, Duryodhana and all, right? Their company could not recognize Krishna. And I said, exactly as an actor dressed as a player is not recognized. जैसे मूवी देखते तो लगता है कि पूरा रियल में ही चल रहा है. Doesn't seem like acting. That is what Kunti Maharani is playing. She is glorifying Krishna. In the next verse, he says, "Tatha param hansanam muninam kamalatmanam bhakti yoga vidhanartham tatham pasyema histriha." You yourself descend to propagate the transcendental science of devotional service unto the heart of advanced transcendentalists and mental speculator. So, of course, Krishna very clearly tells in Bhagavad Gita, "Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirvavati bharata prithanam dharmasya tadatmanam sujamyaham paritrāṇāya sadhunam vināṣāya ca duṣkritam dharmasya sthāpanārthaya sambhavami." So, of course, yeah, he's coming to kill the devotees, but sorry, kill the demons. The demons can be killed by his energy also. So, one of the reasons Krishna appeared is that to entertain the devotees. That was a great big internal reason. Please the devotee comes. Yeah. That is what propagate the transcendental science of devotional service unto the heart of advanced transcendentalists and mental speculators. There are so many mental speculators who are like impersonalists and all. They also get attracted by the presence of by the by hearing the pastime of Lord Krishna, by seeing the pastime of Lord Krishna. Sukadeva Goswami was impersonalist. But when he heard Aho Bhakyam Kalakut, that, oh, so when as soon as he heard this word, Aho Bhakyam Kalakutaku, I forgot that verse. There he says that, uh, what he says, oh, oh Krishna, you are such a great personality that Putana, Bhakti means Putana, the sister of Bakasur, she came to feed you poison on the name of feeding you milk. So she had come to kill you. But you are such a great, you are, Bhavagrahi Janardhana. Bhavagrahi Janardhana means you just took a positive aspect from Putana that, oh, she wanted to feed you milk. She has just, that positive bhava you saw, positive thing you saw, and you accepted that part and you gave her the position of mother. As soon as Sukadeva Goswami heard this thing, he immediately got attracted to the person. So, okay. Then, mental speculators, there are others who are purified by being unable to discriminate between matter and spirit. Okay. So, there are some people. So then, and how then we can woman know you perfectly? There are, generally it is said that uh, here Kunti Maharani herself is saying that a woman generally they don't have this thing, the analysis and all those things. Kunti Maharani is saying, I'm not saying. So she is saying that mental speculator, they are purified, being able to discriminate between matter and spirit, then how can be woman knowing perfectly? So of course, she is very, very exalted, but because of humble position she has taken, she is talking about this. Okay. So what Prabhupada is writing, purport is very, very important. Even the greatest philosophical speculator cannot have access to the region of Lord because Lord is beyond the speculation, beyond the logic. Sometimes many people they try to understand Lord through the logic. They have to understand that Lord cannot be understood by logic because it's beyond the logic. Okay. If he can be understood by logic, then logic is higher than Lord. That means Lord is not Lord. It is said that in the Upanishad, that supreme truth, the absolute personality of Godhead, is beyond the range of thinking power of the greatest philosopher. So this is differentiate the God from other living entity. If God could have been understood by your intelligence, by your logics and reasoning, then God is not God. You are God, right? That's what Upanishad says. Is unknowable by great learning or by greatest brain. We cannot even understand by greatest learning or greatest brain. Is knowable only by one who has his mercy. Okay. Krishna reserved the right whether he want to disclose himself in front of others or not. That is the right of Krishna. When someone is chanting from thousands of years, thousands of rounds, Krishna doesn't want to disclose himself, he will not. So just like when we go through other chapters in this canto, the Dhritarashtra kid homes. In that chapter, Vidura was a great devotee of Lord Krishna. Of course, he was Dharmaraj, Yamraj. So, being a well-wisher of his elder brother Dhritarashtra, after he has already taken sannyas and he came back to home to just spiritually inspire Dhritarashtra. At that time, he told Dhritarashtra that he inspired him to progress in the spiritual path. And finally, Dhritarashtra was performing mystic yoga. And performing mystic yoga, he could achieve the in-person Brahma realization. There, it was mentioned that why Dhritarashtra could not achieve other liberation. The reason was that he has offended the great devotees like Pandava. And second thing is that because he has offended the great devotees like Pandava, Krishna reserved the right. Although he may want to achieve pure devotional service, but Krishna reserved the right not to disclose himself. So to see Krishna, we require his mercy. So that is what is. Other may go on thinking about him for years together, yet he is unknowable. So there is a very famous verse in Brahma Sita, Panthastu Koti, Satavatsara Sampragami, Vayor Athapi Manaso, Monipungavana. Sopi Asatiyat Propagas Asami Chinkate Govinda Madi Purusham Brahmbaja. Panthastu Koti Satavatsara Sampragami. So even if you go on speculating on a mental plane, the speed of mind for thousands and thousands of years, still you cannot understand Krishna. That is the prayers offered by Brahma Ji, Brahma Shankar. Okay. So this is where even it is said that Anant says he has unlimited mouth and unlimited ears. But still through, and he is glorifying Lord Krishna from immemorial time with his unlimited hoods, unlimited mouth, still is not able to glorify him completely. Okay. So that is the thing. So people may go on thinking about him for years together, yet he is unknowable. This very fact is corroborated by the king. So women in general are unable to speculate like philosophers, but they are moved by the Lord because they believe at once in the superiority and almightiness of the Lord, and thus they offer obeisance without reservation. Okay, people may say they don't have power, speculation power like philosophers, but they are blessed. Actually, this is one very great thing in the woman body that once they are convinced, they easily accept the bhakti. But male has such a great ego; it's very difficult for them to accept the bhakti. Both, both has pros and cons. So, so this is the blessings. You see, there are so many exalted devotees like Draupadi, Kunti Devi, yeah, devotees of Vṛndāvana. So, okay, they may not be able to speculate like philosophers, but they are placed by the Lords because they believe at once in the superiority and almightiness of the Lord. So they are very simple, basically. They can easily accept supremacy of the Krishna without reservation. Lord is so kind that he does not show special favor only to one who is great philosopher. He knows the sincerity of the purpose. For this reason only, women generally assemble the great number in this sort of religious function. So if you see, if you do so many programs, generally more women comes. Why? Because they know, man has so much ego issue that they go on speculating, and they want to know in essence with their speculation. But women are simple in their heart. So they can easily accept and they can easily get indulged in the bhakti. Okay. So that's why she found if you go for any program, there will be women assemble more. In every country and in every sect of religion, it appears that women are more interested than men in bhakti. This is fact. This simplicity of acceptance of the Lord's authority is more effective than so we insincere religious favor. So we should have such a simplicity. The Kunti is mentioning the simplicity like woman, and we can easily accept the bhakti. Yeah. So this simplicity of acceptance of the Lord's authority is more effective. So accepting the Lord's authority is more effective than so we insincere religious fervor. We go on speculating, putting so many arguments. It's better to have simplicity and accept the authority of the Lord. In the next verse is Kṛṣṇa. So this is a very famous verse. Please remember this thing. Kṛṣṇāya Vasudevāya Devakī Nandanāya Cha Nanda Gopakumārāya Govindāya Namo Namaha. Then that's why she says, let me offer my respectful obeisance unto the Lord, who has become the son of Vasudeva. Krishnaya Vasudevaya, Supreme Lord, unto the son of Vasudeva, the one who has become the son of Vasudeva. Pleasure of Devaki Nandanaya cha. Devaki Nandan means one who gives the pleasure to Devaki. And so all parents, Krishna's parents are written, all his past tense are mentioned in this verse. And what is that? Nanda Gopa Kumaraya, the boy of Nanda and other cowherd men of Vṛndāvana. Then Govindaya Namo Namah, the enlivener of the cows and the senses. The whole activity of Krishna is what mentioned in this particular verse. So, Prabhupada writes so nicely in the purport that thus being unapproachable by the material asset, out of unbounded and costless mercy descend. The Lord, being thus unapproachable by material assets, out of unbounded costless mercy, descend to the earth as he is, in order to show the special mercy upon his unalloyed devotees and to diminish the upsurge of the demonic person. Here, physical activities of Krishna is also mentioned. He has become son, is a son of Vasudeva, and is giving the pleasure to Devaki, then and the boy of Nanda and cowherd man, like that. So, Kunti specifically adores the incarnation or descendant of Lord Krishna above all other incarnations, because in this particular incarnation, it's more approachable. It's easily approachable compared to other. Are Narasimha, everyone was fearful. And Krishna came as a poor incarnation. No one would like to go there. When he came Matsya, there was no specific so intimate pastime, right? The Rama incarnation, he remained king's son from very childhood, but in the incarnation of Krishna, although he was the son of king, he had once left the shelter of his father and mother just after his appearance and went to the lap of Yashodamai to play the part of an ordinary cowherd boy in the assembly of Brajbhumi, which is very sanctified because of his childhood pastime. So therefore, the Lord Krishna is more merciful than Rama. He was just playing like a child. He was undoubtedly very kind to Kunti's brother Vasudeva and family. Had he not become the son of Vasudeva and Devaki, King Kunti could not claim him to be her nephew, thus addressed Krishna in particular affection. So here Prabhupada, but Nanda and Yashoda are more fortunate because they could release the Lord's childhood pastimes, which are more attractive than all other pastimes. And there is whole Braja Leela, all Krishna's pastime, Vṛndāvana pastimes are mentioned here. From birth till he was into Vṛndāvana. And there is no parallel to his childhood pastime as exhibited in Brajabhumi, which are replica of his eternal affairs in the original Goloka. Okay. Chintamani Dham. Lord Krishna descended himself at Brajabhumi with all his transcendental entourage and paraphernalia. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu therefore confirmed that no one is as fortunate as resident of Brajabhumi, and especially the cowherd girls who dedicated their everything for the satisfaction of Lord. His pastime with Nanda and Yashoda, his pastime with cowherd men, and especially with the cowherd boys and cows, caused him to be known as Govinda. So Govinda means two things. The Go means senses also and cows also. One who gives pleasure to senses. The one who is the master of the senses. So Govinda has the two meanings. Lord Krishna as Govinda is more inclined to Brahmana and cows, indicating thereby that human prosperity depends more on these two items, namely Brahmanical culture and cow protection. If we want to prosper in human life, then Brahmanas and cows must be protected. If we are not protecting cows and we are not and protecting Vaishnavas and Brahmanas, Krishna will not be pleased. So we'll end here today. So we'll continue tomorrow. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for
Hare
this
Krishna.
wonderful session.